Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tahira and my roll number is 12. Today my topic of discussion is HMX, which means high melting explosive. In this topic we will discuss about these points. What is HMX? Its introduction and its history and chemistry and chemical properties of HMX. And the other important topic which we will discuss in this video is graphene doping, types and mechanism of different types of graphene doping, challenges and advantages related to these techniques, sustainability challenge, its alternatives and future outlooks. First of all, let's talk about what is HMX. HMX, which is also known as octahydro 1357 tetranitro 1357 tetrazoquine, is one of the most powerful conventional nitramine explosive used in modern energetic materials technology. Named high melting explosive, it is characterized by high density, high energy output, and higher melting points than related nitramides such as RDX. These attributes makes HMX valuable in applications where energy and volumetric performance are critical, such as advanced propellants, plastic-based explosives, and specialized military equipments. The energetic performance of HMX arises from its cyclic nitramine structure and high enthalpy of formation, while it offers superior velocity and pressure compared with many other energetic compounds. Its sensitivity to impacts, friction, and shock, as well as environmental concern, poses ongoing challenges. The history of HMX was first synthesized during World War II by Werner Beckmann and his co-worker in the US. The period around which this is synthesized is 1941 to 1942, developed through what later became known as the Beckmann process. As we already discussed RDX with HMX, RDX can also be prepared through Beckmann process. The name HMX was given because it has higher melting points than similar nitramine explosives such as RDX. After its discovery, HMX was further developed and standardized by US military for use in high performance energetic formulation. Here is a structure formula of nitramine HMX in which 4 carbon atoms, 8 nitrogen atoms and 8 oxygen atoms are present. Now let's talk about the synthesis of HMX. We can synthesize HMX from RDX and DAT. HMX is more complicated to manufacture than most explosives, and this confines it to the specialist applications from RDX. HMX and RDX also known as Research Department Explosive. The formula of this is the IUPAC name of this is cyclotrimethylene trinitramine. HMX and RDX are both produced by the Beckmann process, nitration of hexamine using a mixture of ammonium nitrate and nitric acid in a mixture of acetic acid and acetic anhydride as a solvent. With the major product determined by the specific reaction condition, reactants involved for the formation of HMX from RDX are as follows: hexaamine, which has formula C6H12N4, nitric acid as reacting as nitrating agent, ammonium nitrate, which provides additional nitronium ions, and acetic acid and acetic anhydrides, which act as solvent and water scavengers. The equation for this reaction is C6H12N4, which is RDX. It reacts with nitric acid HNO3 and it forms C4H8N8 and O8 plus CH2O plus water molecule. In this equation, C4H8N8 and O8 is HMX, which is also known as oxygen, and CH2 is formaldehyde, which is a byproduct. The second synthesis of HMX can be done from TAT. TAT is also known as triamino trinitrobenzene. It can commonly known as TATB. Reactants involved for the synthesis of HMX are T8 from TAT, which is a precursor cyclic amine compared, and RFNA, red fuming nitric acid, working as a nitrating agent, and P2O5 phosphorus pentoxide, which work as a strong dehydrating agent. Reaction conditions are the conditions for these reactions to take place are temperature should be 75 degrees Celsius, the temperature time is 15 minutes, the reaction time is 15 minutes, and environment should be acidic, highly dehydrating environment. Mechanism of this is RFNA generate nitronium ions NO2 positive in the presence of phosphorus pentoxide. These nitro groups replace the acetyl group on TAT, resulting in the full nitration of the cyclic structure and formation of HMX. The side products of these reactions are acetic acid, water, and nitrogen oxide. As we have already know, this reaction act as a dehydrating agent, and water also removes as a byproduct. This is the equation which is used for the formation of HMX from TAT. The conditions required for these are aqueous solution and ionic liquid solution. Now let's talk about the chemistry of HMX. Current research has explored the fundamental physics and chemistry governing HMX performance. For example, molecular dynamics simulation under detonation-like states help elucidate decomposition pathways and reaction products at extreme conditions, providing insight into reaction rates and hotspot formation mechanisms. Microstructures modeling has also been developed for composite formulation containing HMX like TNT or as a part of PBX to predict melting dynamics, defects evolution, and initiation sensitivity due to interface and grain effect. Molecular structure and polymorphism. Cyclic nitramine structure. HMX features has an eight-membered ring of alternative nitrogen and carbon atoms with each nitrogen bonded to as a nitro group. These 10 symmetric structures contribute to its high density and stability. Now we know why HMX has the high density. It is because due to the presence of a nitro group. Polymorph. HMX exists in four crystalline form, which is alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. The beta phase is the most stable and military useful due to its high density, which is 1.91 gram per centimeter cube. Synthesis. Typically produced via the nitration of hexamine, a process that must be carefully controlled to maximize yield of the beta polymorph. Now, the physical and chemical properties of HMX is it has high thermal stability. Decomposition begins above 280 degrees Celsius, making it suitable for high temperature applications. High detonation velocity, which is 9,100 mass per second at theoretical maximum density, one of the highest among conventional explosives like TAT and RDX. High heat of formation, plus 418 kilojoule per mole, contributing to its high energy output. Insensitivity, relative insensitivity to shock and friction compared to some explosive like PETN, but more sensitive than TATB. TATB is also known as triamino trinitrobenzene. Detonation pressure is 39 gigapascal, and specific energy for HMX is high volume of gaseous product like nitrogen, water, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide upon decomposition, leading to a large work potential. Decomposition mechanism. As we already know, the decomposition of HMX starts above 280 degrees Celsius. At a molecular level, detonation is initiated by the homolytic cleavage of nitrogen and nitro bonds, generating NO2 radicals. These radicals rapidly oxidize the remaining cyclic fragments in a complex exothermic chain reactions, producing a supersonic detonation wave. Now let's talk about the phlegmatization and safety. Phlegmatization is a process in which some material is added to an explosive to make it suitable for transport. To mitigate the high sensitivity of pure HMX, research has investigated formulations such as phlegmatized HMX, where inert or less sensitive additives reduced impact and friction sensitivity. The phlegmatizing process aimed to improve safe handling without significantly lowering explosive performance. They only lower its sensitivity, but it does not affect its lowering, but it does not lower its explosive performance. Now let's discuss the method which we can use for the phlegmatization. A way to reduce the sensitivity of HMX. To reduce the sensitivity of HMX, high melting explosive, which is also known as cyclotetramethylene tetramine, spherical HMX DMF solvates, spherical HMX particle, and HMX antio, which is also known as a 1,2,4 triazole 5,1 composite are prepared by crystallization. The structure and performance of spherical HMX crystals. HMX particles and HMX antio composites are characterized by X-ray diffraction. Fourier transfer, infrared spectroscopy, scanning electron spectroscopy, diffraction scanning calorimetry, accelerating rate calorimetry, and mechanical sensitivity tests are used for the method which is used for the phlegmatization of HMX. The material which is required for the phlegmatization are HMX and NTO provided by the Gansujin Guang Chemistry Industry Group Co. Limited were purified by recrystallization and their mass friction purity was greater than 0.99. DMF acetic acid and sodium lauryl sulfonate were of analytical grades and purchased from a local reagent factory without further purification. Preparation of spherical DMF solvates. 10 gram of high melting explosive sample were dissolved in 100 ml of DMF at 80 degrees Celsius under stirring. Then 0.5 gram of sodium lauryl sulfonates and 20 ml of acetic acid were added into the resulting solution and stirred at 85 degrees Celsius until sodium lauryl sulfonates was completely dissolved. Subsequently, 10 ml of deionized water was dripped into the resulting solution and stirred for 30 minutes at 85 degrees Celsius. Then 0.5 gram of HMX high melting explosive seed crystals was added when the resulting solution was cooled to 80 degrees Celsius and stirred for 2 hours at 80 degrees Celsius. Then the suspension was cooled to 20 degrees Celsius with a cooling rate of 2.5 degrees Celsius per hour. The suspension was filtered and washed with cold deionized water. The transparent spherical high melting explosive DMF sulfates with a particle size of 3 to 6.09 micrometer were obtained. Now the preparation of spherical HMX particles. Generally, the surface of HMX crystal is smooth as a result of the crystallization process, which makes it different for NTO particles to be absorbed on the surface of high melting explosive to prepare HMX NTO composites. However, high melting explosive particles with many gullies and holes are conductive to the absorption of NTO particles during the coating process. The DMF of high melting explosive DMF solvates can be easily removed through stirring in water. High melting explosive with a high specific surface area can be obtained by removing DMF in HMX DMF solvates. Spherical high melting explosive DMF solvates 10 gram are added to 100 ml of deionized water and heated to 50 degrees Celsius with 50 degrees Celsius with stirring for 2 hours to remove DMF from high melting explosive DMF solvates. Then the spherical high melting explosive particles with many gullies and holes can be obtained. The particle size of HMX is 398.68 micrometer. Now the preparation of HMX NTO composites. NTO 4 gram is added to 100 ml of deionized water and heated at 50 degrees Celsius with stirring for 30 minutes to make sure that NTO particles are completely dissolved. Subsequently, 10 gram of spherical HMX particle is added to the resulting NTO solution and then the suspension is cooled to 20 degrees Celsius with a cooling rate of 10 degrees Celsius per hour. The the dissolved NTO will precipitate from solution during which cooling and the precipitated NTO crystal will be absorbed on the gullies and holes of HMX particles to form HMX NTO composites. Then they are filtered and washed with cold deionized water. The obtained HMX NTO composites are dried in a vacuum oven at 50 degrees Celsius for 8 hours. The above mentioned procedures are repeated 3 times to increase the content of NTO. The particle size of HMX NTO composites is 368.82 micrometer. Now let's discuss the result of these procedures. The crystals form and chemical structure of spherical HMX crystals, HMX particles, and HMX NTO composites are characterized by PXRD and FTIR. PXRD pattern and FTIR spectra of spherical HMX crystals are different from those of beta HMX, illustrating that the new crystals form of co-crystals is formed during the crystallization process of HMX and in DMF. SRD, SXRD is further used to study the crystal structure of spherical HMX crystals. SXRD result shows that the spherical high melting explosive crystals in the high melting explosive DMF solvates. The space group of the HMX DMF solvates is R3C with the lattice parameter of alpha which is equal to 15.91594 angston, beta is B is 15.9154 angston and C is 30.5138 angston, and 18 molecules of high melting explosive and DMF are in the unit cell. The crystal structure of the HMX and DMF solvates obtained from this study is the same as that of the reference. The PXRD pattern and FTIR spectra of HMX particles are the same as those of the beta HMX, illustrating that beta HMX particles can be obtained by removing DMF from DMX or DMF solvates. From HMX NTO composites, the characteristic peaks of beta HMX still exist, illustrating that the crystals form and chemical structure of beta HMX are not changed. In addition, the characteristic peak of NTO emerges on the PXRD pattern and FTIR spectra of FTIR spectra of FTIR spectra of HMX NTO composites, illustrating that NTO has been introduced to HMX. Now look at this graph. The intensity which is derived against transmittance intensity and wave number. As we can see, the peaks in beta HMX and HMX particle is different. The peaks in HMX particles are more intense than beta HMX particles. As we already know, the intensity shows that the particles are of fine size. The above peak shows that they are showing the intensity and absorbance, and in the second graph, the downward shows that this graph is for transmittance. Co-crystals and energetic blends. A significant thrust in recent literatures involved energetic co-crystals and composites. Co-crystallization of HMX with other high-energy materials such as Cl20 has been shown to potentially enhance performance metrics like detonation velocity while maintaining manageable sensitivity profile. Similarly, studies on HMX combined with powders like aluminum are being pursued to tailor ignition and combustion behavior in solid rocket propellant for aerospace application. High performance and homogeneous HMX based aluminized explosive using droplet microfluidic technology. The aggregation of nano aluminum powder seriously hinders the energy release of aluminized explosive. This study developed a strategy of using the droplet microfluidic technology to prepare HMX 15 weight using aluminum, which is high energy microsphere, and systematically studied the effect of different binders on the morphology like roundness and dispersion properties of a microsphere. Preparation and microstructure of HMX aluminum microsphere. This picture shows the formation process of HMX aluminum microspheres in the fluid focusing microchannels. According to this figure, droplets were formed in a cross channel. Specifically, suspensions containing well-dispersed HMX particles and N-aluminum particles form highly periodic and reproducible droplets via the action of shear force. The uniform distribution of the particles in the microdroplets largely depend on the uniform dispersion of particles in the suspension. The orderly flow of droplets in the microchannels are accomplished by the slow diffusion of the dispersed phase EA solution micro-dissolved in the aqueous solution into the continuous phase aqueous solution. As a result, the droplets slowly shrank. With the diffusion of EA and binder absorbed HMX particle and aluminum particles together, and three-dimensional skeleton were gradually formed. Importantly, the droplets in the microchannels would not fuse together under precise control. In addition, the microdroplets were not disturbed by huge external force, providing a good environment for the formation of spherical skeleton. Finally, monodispersed microsphere formed by the solidification of the microdroplet were deposited in the receiving solution. Composition analysis. In this figure, the characteristics diffraction peaks of HMX in the microsphere closely match those of raw HMX, but their strength was weaker due to the smaller particle size of HMX after ball milling. Nitrogen PM 15% displayed a strong characteristics peak at 31.9 degree, which may have been caused by the uneven particle size of HMX defined by the ball milling. Comparison Comparing the impact safety between the two HMX particles and binders.